Hello, YouTube. Sorry, I haven't been doing everyday streams. It's just there was some last few days I haven't felt like streaming. Not that not those that are anything, just watching shows most of the times. But today's the 8th day we've been in, a week from yesterday, and a week from yesterday we will be going home. So this coming Tuesday, hopefully be going home. And a week from tonight, we will be starting up our Paul's Kitchen event at our church. If I could go live on my phone, I would do that like we have in the past. But can't go live on our phones anymore. And I'm not gonna take my computer to Paul's Kitchen. So um, what I might do is a short clip, or I'll try to go live on Facebook or Instagram. We'll see. But I'm just eating a Snickers and drinking a Monster. It's 2 o'clock. We got one person watching right now. Um, hey, yeah, doing pretty good. We go home next Tuesday. Well, this coming Tuesday, the 5th. So David's next door, but I think he's still asleep. But he was asleep a few minutes ago. Or probably an hour ago now. But um, I haven't been watching her on in a long time. Yeah, we're back in our usual unit. I came in here a week ago yesterday, just for a tune-up this time. Our PFGs were a little bit low. We came in, what was it? A week ago from yesterday. They had doctor's appointment, um, and our PFGs were a little bit low in clinic, so they said, yeah, it's time to Yeah, they still got good food. I went over to the Cambridge Cafe for lunch today because they have wings over there. Probably going over there in a little bit, maybe. Think about going over there and get a hamburger if they're doing those. You know, they might even sell at the wing bar open, but I don't think they do. Um, Probably walk over there in a little bit. We'll see though. Maybe not. But I just got off the phone with Christy. She called me about. I told her to call me at 9 o'clock while I'm in here because I had my treatment at 8 o'clock. I talked on an Instagram video for the first time in a while. Um, some of them are still here, but some of them are not here anymore. Some of them have been moved around since the COVID. Um, some of them's taking jobs on other floors or even completely different hospitals. There's a few of them I haven't seen yet since we've been in here, but the majority of them are still here. Some of them have been moved to other floors after the COVID and stuff, but some of them are still here. One of my favorite night nurses, who used to be a night nurse, last time I was in here, I haven't seen her yet to this day. My guess is she's on another floor or another hospital. Two of them that we do know of are on different floors and different uh, part of the hospital completely. But that they left this unit back in March when I was here. Um, Most of them are here, and there's a few new ones here too. That took place of the ones that went to a different unit. Not much on the unit has changed, except for some of the games they used to have don't have, and then they've gotten some new games. And then there's a set of weights that we started to get the last time we was here in March and then January. And then was here in January, and I was here in March. Um, but wanted to get them and start using them. Yeah, as far as I know, when we came here in June for our doctor appointment back in June, um, this was a COVID unit, and then they moved it somewhere else in the hospital. I'm not sure where. So when we was here in June, we had all that time to wait until my throat procedure. Um, we tried to come by here and just visit some of the nurses during the day, and found out this was being used as the COVID unit. Since COVID started, there's 3 times we've came here, and this was a COVID unit, so we couldn't come and visit our nurses when we had time to kill between doctor's appointments. And when we was here in April, well, when I was here in March, it was open because I was here in this unit. As soon as I got out in April, shortly after I got out when I was here in March, they moved it. Yeah, yeah. But I'm pretty sure eventually when it picks back up again, they'll use this as a COVID unit again. But it's been far as I know, it's been a COVID unit at least 3 times. And when it started scaling down, they made it back to its usual unit and moved it somewhere else. I don't know where. I would say the COVID unit is the 15U, which is across the hallway. Not much. I was over there about an hour ago and he was asleep. I don't know if he's awake now or not, but both been doing good. We both weigh exactly the same now. I've gained some, he actually lost some, but we weigh exactly the same as of Monday. You think you got weighed? We both weigh 133. So I gained a little bit and he lost some, but we weigh the same now. But in clinic, yeah, he's gonna be getting married next year in June. I can confirm that. He's gonna be getting married in June next year. Yeah, it's actually it's with his girlfriend. That uh, his girlfriend that hooked me up with my girlfriend. Me and Christy are back together. Uh, got back together in April, right after I got out of the hospital. Actually, um, if it wasn't for me being in March, we probably wouldn't be together. Let's just say that. So me and Christy are back together, and because when I was in here in March, she just called one of her friends from school, like she always talks to, and her mom said, "Well, because she grabbed her phone at 8 o'clock that night, and I was doing my treatment up here, and with me not having her number in my contacts, I didn't recognize the number, and she told her mom that she's gonna go to her room and call her friend Jacob." And her mom goes, "Well, you can call Jacob or you can call Aaron because he's back in the hospital, see how he's doing." And she goes, "Well, I don't have his number in my phone." And so her mom goes, "Well, do you know his number? Give me your phone, I'll put it in there." Because her mom had the password on her phone, which she couldn't add contacts. They all wanted her to have certain contacts in her phone. Mainly her mom, her dad, her sisters, and her work, and her grandparents. Um, and so her mom had to add my number to her phone. And so she gave her my number, and her mom put it in her phone, and she's going to go talk to him for a little bit. Well, I'm sitting here doing my treatment, and my phone rings. I didn't recognize the number, so I ignored it at first. So I was doing my treatment, and number calls back. And if it's a 918, 913, or 417 area codes, those are the numbers I answer. Anything else, I don't answer. And I know it's a 417, and it's called me twice now. Like, well, okay, I need to answer this to see who it is. And so I told my treatment lady, I said, "I need to take this call. It's the second time it's called me, and it's from my area code, but I don't recognize the number." So I answered it, and she said, "Hey, what are you doing?" So my mouth, I was like, uh, "Okay, this is your surprise that you're calling me." But at the time, we were not allowed to talk to each other, see each other, go near each other, even at church. I was not allowed to go near her, talk to her, nothing. After we were broke up 4 years prior, and so I was not expecting her to call at all. And when I found out it was her, I was like, "Hi, what are you doing calling me? You're not supposed to. And then she basically told me that her mom said I could because they found out from Facebook I was in here. Yes, exactly. More than 500. I couldn't go near her at all. I couldn't talk to her. There were several times where she came up to talk to Devin, say hi to him, and I walked away just so I didn't get in trouble. And she'd like, cause she'd come up to me, you say, she come with me up to me, you say, she come with me Devin be standing at the front doors holding the door like we always do every morning. I go, hi Devin, how are you? And she looked at me, she go, hey friend, and I'm like, hey, and then I walk away. So I would see her dad come into the foyer, and I'd walk away trying to get in trouble. There are times she would stand there and talk to him, and I would just ignore her. And I knew it hurt her for me to do that. It hurt me too. It killed me not to be able to talk to her. But I knew in order to, we might be, we don't know. We'll have to wait until that weekend to find out. Um, 'Cause I don't know yet. I'm planning on it, but it's not guaranteed right now. I heard her that I was ignoring her, but at the same time, we both knew in order not to get in trouble, that's what we had to do. And then after a little while, we were finally able to start talking to each other. Oh, I bet. I know. And after a while, we were able to talk to each other for a little bit. And then after we started talking in March, when I was in here, we talked for, well, pretty much until I got out of the hospital. She called me almost every night. And we would text and talk on Instagram video. And it finally got to a point where we were constantly talking and texting each other. And I I had a feeling that she was trying to get back together, and I knew she wanted to. We both did. And so I finally told her. I said, "Oh wow, that's awesome." Yeah. Anyway, I could tell with her talking to me more and more. She wanted to get back together, and we both have since we got broke up 4 years ago. But I didn't want to push it, and she didn't really want to push it either. But she wanted to so bad, and we were just talking as friends for probably 6 weeks. Yeah, yeah, I did. I know it's gonna be in October now, and then the first one is gonna be September now instead of May. Or no, the first race would be in April now instead of May. It'll be May or April and October now. But after talking for probably 3 weeks, we finally said, "Hey," I asked her dad about it. The first time we got to go out as friends, we went mini golfing. Me, her, and Devin. And because I asked, and I, I was talking to her, I said, "You know what? We've been talking for last 3 weeks now. I really want to get back with you, and I know you do too. Ask your mom and dad when if we can get back together. If not, fine, we'll talk as friends." So the night we went golfing, she asked her dad about it. Well, okay. So we went golfing. I believe it was I think it was a Saturday. Um, I know it was in April. It was April 10th, I believe. You know what? I don't know. He actually didn't have it. It was a friend that he knows that had that. I don't know if he still has. I'm pretty sure his friend still does have it though. I'll ask him that. I'll ask him about that when I see him next Wednesday. I'll ask him about that. He always borrowed it from a good friend of his. He used to take it to car shows. I'll ask him about that. We could get back together. Their dad go, well, um, go out with them, go golfing, and then we'll talk about it later. Really? That's cool. That's cool. But or they said, well, go out with her and Devin and have fun, and then we'll talk about that later. How about 3 weeks went by and still haven't heard nothing? So come April 13th, she finally put it out there on Facebook. She updated her status that did a relationship with me, and then her mom found out on Facebook. Her mom and her dad both commented, said, that's news to us. We knew nothing about that. And then from then, it was pretty much set. So April 15th, or April 13th, you officially got this. I don't think it'd be the same one. If it's up on sale up here, um, I don't think it'd be the same one because their friend lives down that way, down where we're at. So I don't think it'd be the same one. But when I see him next Wednesday night, I'll uh, I'll ask him about that. Very nice game. Uh, uh, really, that's awesome. What you going out there for? Oh, cool. What car is it going to be? You ought to try to come by here and visit me and Dad before we get out here next week. Oh, okay, cool. You gotta try to get over here before next Tuesday and come and see us. Yeah, yeah, I know. Well, then if you got time this weekend, come by and see me and Devin. Won't mind having a visitor. We never get visitors because we're too far away. Closest people we know is you and our old coach. Nobody else from nobody from the church ever comes up here and sees us because it's too far of a drive. Yeah, I know that one time he was up around the area was the day we were leaving. I only both been here back in I want to say October of last year. No, I guess it had to been March or January. I think we were both in here. Surprised my dad's not on. Well, anyway, I should sleep though. Oh crap. Yeah. Oh, I had buffalo chicken wings for lunch today, so as Mr. Guy told my wife, I should reply back to get on. Yeah. So who did you got winning Talladega this week? I'm kind of going for Harvick. I want Harvick to win the race. I'm wanting Harvick to win a race. Ah, well. Yeah. Yeah, he just hasn't been doing anything lately. Who do you got winning Talladega? I want Harvick to win. Yeah, yeah, that's true. I'm rooting for Harvick though. Grandpa and me didn't want Harvick to at least get in the playoff. Why we get into the final 12? I wouldn't mind seeing Harvick get one because if I'm not mistaken, I think he's leaving. I would like to see him win, but I know he's not in the playoffs. I'm talking about playoff drivers. I kind of want to see Harvick win as playoff driver. As an underdog, yeah, I'm going for LaJoy. I know he can get it done because he's almost had it twice now. But as far as playoff drivers, I want Harvick. I don't want Elliott or Larson if they've already won. Logano's already won. I want Harvick to get a win and get in that final 12. Yeah, but after what happened last week at Vegas with Larson and Harvick and Elliott, I got a feeling that Elliott's going to try to make sure Harvick don't get in there. That's my feeling. He's going to make sure Harvick don't get in there. Yeah, yeah, it's true. That's true. We can definitely expect a couple big ones. I wouldn't mind seeing Newman get a win too this year. But yeah, with yeah, we can definitely expect big ones with that one. Oh yeah, I'm a at least one flip, maybe two. We predict at least one flip, but it always happens. How bad is the flip going to be, and who's going to flip is the question. But there's going to be one. Yes, I know that was a crazy one. I can see that one happening again. Yeah, because that year there's like what three big wrecks, three big ones. I can see that happening again, or even less cars on the track that time. This time, I'm a predict I'm predicting 3 major big ones with 10 or more cars, at least one flip. That's gonna be my prediction. 3 or 4 big ones, one flip, and less than 12 cars at the end. I'm gonna say 10 cars at the end. All righty. Like you're already doing. All right. I may stream tomorrow. I may not. I know Friday I will not. You can be watching our football game online, and then Saturday I'll be watching the race. So, um, if I don't stream tomorrow, it'd be Monday night for sure. It'd be my last night up here. All right. I'm getting it bounced off because I actually gotta go bathroom myself. So have a good night, bro.